It's Friday night. It's live with Friday night. And it's Bryan and Adam and Brianna. One thing I think about Brianna, she's a very snotty person.
No, I'm not. I am not snotty. Get that camera off of me.
Unbelievable how.
Deal with Bryan for 24 hours and you'll be the same way as me. Bryan just likes to hear himself talk all the time. Why is that pointing on me? Is it on? Oh, good Lord.
Oh, good Lord. Oh, good
It's
Lord.
not Friday night with Brianna and Bryan.
It's a Friday night with Brianna and Bryan. Let's do a zoom in on Brianna. Just her face. Nice, pretty face of her. There we go. Nice, pretty face of Brianna. Can you say hi? Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Well, Adam's the one that screwed it up, okay? Your husband screwed it up again.
No, you did. You put that big log right in the smack of the middle.
Now he's got that log sitting on the end, and that's going to tip the whole thing over.
Yep. Should put it in the middle.
I really think Adam is Dinkeldorf. I think he's Dinkeldorf. Okay, so just to give you an idea what it looks like right now, it's a nice sunny evening. The sun is already set. It's right
cold.
there. It's cold. Why we're doing this on a Friday night, I have no idea. It is extremely cold. You literally have to be a moron to be doing this. What? Oh my gosh. Frankie's like...
You can't smoke a cigar with your teeth in?
I don't like to. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna sit down here. Oh, it's nice and warm. Oh yeah, that feels better. All right. So I told everybody last night that we were going to have the history of Bryan Young. So we're going to have the history of Bryan Young.
Can't wait to hear this.
What?
I can't wait to hear this.
So you're going to
What
know,
you got, Frankie?
you're going to know who Bryan Young is, okay?
Yeah.
And I am freezing my butt off. And put them back, Frank. You're not having them, Frank.
Why?
Because I said so.
Because why?
All right, we'll wait a couple more minutes till we get more people on here. It is so cold. I mean, it's just cold.
Is that your ice cream?
Dad's.
Unbelievable. He literally has to eat as much as he can.
I'm already eating now.
Unbelievable. Okay, so I guess we can start. And tonight's episode is who is Bryan Young? And so I'm going to give you the history of Bryan Young and start to finish, okay? You're going to know every major thing that's happened to me in my life and why who I am as of today, okay? So, Bryan Young was born in Gary, Indiana by Maxine Miller and James E. Edward Young. I was the fifth child of 6 kids. Tim is the oldest, Dora, Karen, Susan, me, and Becky. My parents were married almost 20 years. The first time the first time I had memory of life, because the first 10 years of your life, I'd say first 5 years, you really don't know what's going on. And, now some people remember more than others, but my first memories of life were when we lived in Ottawa Hills, or not Ottawa Hills, but we lived in Northfield, Ohio, Cleveland. And that's the big white house. We lived in this big white house. And I realized that I was a special gifted child when I was in kindergarten, and I wanted to walk around the school and do a blueprint of the school. And the teacher actually walked me around the school so I could get an idea of how big the school was. So I could do a blueprint or a drawing of the school. That was when I was, guys, 1965.
I'm here, guys. More people show up now.
So we lived there. You know, it was a fun house. It was a really neat house. We had a pond, and we just had I remember I had a plastic model kit, a model boat, and I pushed it into the water and it sank. And I remember looking around the yard forever for a 4-leaf closer so I could wish the boat back to me. Now, I'd always loved to go back to that pond and see if that boat is in the mud, because it was plastic, so it would obviously still be there. That's just a memory that I would love to fulfill. So what happened was my parents they moved from Northfield, Ohio to Ottawa Hills, which was the richest part of Toledo in the 1960s. My dad worked for Food Town Corporation. He was the executive vice president of new store management. So he was the one that found property and put stores on. So that was my dad's expertise. He could find a piece of shut up. He could find a piece of land. He could find a piece of land and put a store. Are you going to keep talking through my?
Yes.
Unbelievable. Are you really?
No. I was just asking Adam a question to make sure Kathy
So-
was okay.
So Ottawa Hills was a very fun time. So in 1968, that was the spacers, and I remember trying to build a spaceship to blast off on my backyard. And I had I'd started to build a spaceship, but I didn't know how I was going to launch it. And then I remember walking down one of the side streets, and I saw this person had thrown away their water heater, and I walked to them. I opened the door up, and I said, or knocked on the door, and said, "Hey, can I have your water heater?" Are you going to interrupt me too?
We're talking. Hello.
Go
keep talking.
somewhere else. I'm doing my history of Bryan, so I don't need you to be talking.
That's okay. They know it all.
No, they don't. I'm giving the detailed history of Bryan Young.
Lovely.
And so then I went back home, and Mom said, Bryan, what were you doing? You went to Mrs. I can't remember what her name was. And she said you wanted her water heater. I said, yeah, because I want to make a spaceship and go into space. And I had projected the launch that I was going to launch, and I was going to launch and land in this pool next to the Ottawa Hills Elementary School. I had it all planned out, baby. And then my parents got divorced, and we had to move to Iowa, Burlington, Iowa. And I lived in Burlington, Iowa from 69 to like 70, 71. I think it was 70, because we moved back to Toledo because my parents, I had to go to the judge, and the judge said, where do you want to live? And I said, well, I want to live with both of them. Well, you can't. You have to pick one or the other. And I think I said to my mom, because then I moved back to my mom's, and we lived in next to the Franklin Park Mall as it was being built. So I was an 11-year-old watching the building of Franklin Park Mall, one of the biggest malls in Ohio.
They're making falling asleep emojis.
They don't want to hear about you. Yeah. Fireside chat.
Okay,
That's
well
what
then
they
I'm just
want.
not going to talk anymore.
No, they want a fireside chat.
No.
That's funny. Tiger Woods got a DUI.
Yeah.
Flipped over his car
Yeah.
Again?
again.
You got to be kidding.
Uh-huh. He was arrested and being involved in a car crash which showed signs of impairment.
That kid
Woods did a
screwed his life
breathalyzer
up.
test and blew triple zeros.
Huh.
But when it came time for us to ask for your analysis test, he refused and has been charged with DUI. He
Okay.
flipped the car again. That guy's got a problem.
He does. Okay, I don't want to talk about Tiger Woods. I want to talk about me. Okay. So now Ottawa Hills is where or not Ottawa Hills, but Franklin Park Mall is where I got my experience, my slot cars, where I was playing. I've told you the story where I was playing with my slot car track and I had my girder and panel sets. And we lived there for about 2 years. I think 3, because I remember 3 school years. 1, 2, 3. I think 3 years I was there. And then my mom met a man named Mac J. Miller. They were part of Parents Without Partners. And I remember Mom would date these different guys. And I would tell her, no, I don't like that guy, or yes, I like this guy. And one day she came to me and said, what about this guy, Mac Miller? I said, listen, Mom, any guy that drives 4 hours or an hour to see you every night and then has to get up the next morning at 3 o'clock to deliver mail, I think he's pretty good. And so she married Mac in 1973. We moved to Bowling Green, Ohio. And I realized I was a special and gifted person because I literally could make money out of nothing. I would do anything to make money. I would have carnivals. I would do I would just do anything I could do to make money, and I did. I remember working for this one company in high school. Maybe I was high school, and it was called Prestige International, and they sold a bunch of trinket stuff. Basically, it was knockoff jewelry, just trinket stuff. But one item was in the catalog. It was a James Bond watch, 007 watch. And it was like $750, you know, and in 1975, that was kind of expensive. And so I want to jump ahead almost 20 years. So in 1991 or 92, I took the kids to, there was always a toy show in Toledo at the Lucas County Rec Center. And I remember walking around that rec center and looking at all the different toys, unique toys and everything. And wouldn't you know, the James Bond watch was inside this guy's showcase. He wanted $200 for it. James Bond 007 wristwatch. And it had all these little functions it would do. So I got mostly through high school. I started working for Rinks Bargain City. And I was doing very well at that until I was fired because I gave this lady a broken piece of mirror so she could see what it looked like in her house.
And they said, why did you do that?
And so they fired me. And then I got my job with Ben Franklin's, Mr. Kraft. And he didn't want me to go because I was so good at what I did. He would have me do a project and I'd be done in about 10 minutes. And he couldn't believe it. He'd always go check my work and then found out it was done better than he wanted it done. And then I went into the Navy.
Why did you go in the Navy?
Why did I go in the
So you could
Navy?
meet me.
I went into the Navy because my best friend, Ryan, no, not Ryan,
Sounds like a good best friend.
Myers. Was it Ryan Myers? Was it
Costco?
Ryan Myers?
His
Ah,
last name is
shoot.
Myers.
I know his last name was Myers. I thought it was Ryan. But anyways, we were kind of the same grade. He was 1 grade less than I was. And he went into the Navy. And then I said, Christmas Eve, 1977, I said, I'm going to the Navy. And I told my mom that Christmas Eve, 1977, I said, I'm going to the Navy. I went to the recruiters. I signed up for the Navy. And I went to Navy in Virginia or in Florida at the Navy recruiting office or the Navy base down there, which they've already closed and sold off to homes and all that. So I went into the Navy and I knew that, again, I was gifted and special because during boot camp, I didn't have to do mess work. Oh my gosh, look at that. Do you see that, guys? How that, he just did it, because he didn't build up that foundation over there. I
Right.
told him to,
Yeah.
but he didn't do it.
The
And
one
it's so
that's-
cold here too. So can you get that fixed here while I keep talking? So I knew I was gifted. So they wanted volunteers to do the company flag, and I volunteered because I was somewhat good at drawing, and so I came up with the company flag for the for our platoon.
Where do you go on the pole
And it was
with?
basically a snake and a submarine, which was really cool. And I don't know if we were called the
Wanna
Scorpions
take
or
the
whatever.
truck?
So I got out of Mets Cook by painting the our platoon's flag, and then I finished that, and I went down to Meridian, Mississippi, to go to my A school, because one thing I learned that when you were going into the military, you had to pick an A school. Because if you didn't, you're just going to be a boatswain's mate. And I didn't want to be a boatswain's mate. I wanted to be a storekeeper, baby. And so I went down to Mississippi. And-
Ambulance here.
Yeah,
Who?
I saw it pull up, but it wasn't.
So I decided to go to Mississippi. So I went down to Mississippi, and I went through storekeeper school. And I remember one day our rooms were going to be inspected. And so the guy came through my room, and we failed it because there was a lot of lint on the floor. And so the next time, before he came to do the inspection, I took a mop rack and I sprayed it with Windex. Okay, not Windex, but shoot, what was that dusting stuff you put on furniture? Pledge? Yeah, Pledge. And I sprayed the whole floor with Pledge with the mop. And so when he came in, I was right next to him with a flashlight, and he would flash it right on the ground, and it would show any dirt, and there was no dirt. The only piece of dirt he saw was a piece of hair in the water trap in the shower. That was the only thing he found in there was a piece of. And I remember 1978, this was September 78th, that's when Battlestar Galactica and all of its guys are in the room, and we are watching Battlestar Galactica, premiere showing of Battlestar Galactica in 1978. Oh, baby, what a show that was. So after getting that done, I was stationed on board the USS Puget Sound, which was a destroyer tender in Norfolk, Virginia. So I was in Norfolk, Virginia, and this one storekeeper Fisher. His name was Fisher. He's a black guy. His name was Fisher. And for some reason, black guys really like to be around me because there are so many black guys that like me. You got Derek. You got Big Ryan. You have all the. I don't know what happened. Anyways, Fisher was a great guy because he wanted me to mess cook with him because he was a first class in the Chief's quarter, which is basically, I mean, that's premium. And so I spent my whole mess cooking, which was about 6 weeks, I think. We mess cooked together with Fisher. And I did all the work for him. He basically did all the inventory. And we had a great time for about 6 weeks. And then after that, we were outside, we were in attention on muster, and one day the captain came on and said, attention, there are rumors that we are going to be the flagship in Gaeta, Italy, and I just want everybody to know that that is not the truth. And right after the captain said that, the chief next to me goes, we're going to be the flagship, just so you know. I go, oh no, he just said we're not. He goes, trust me, we're going to be the flagship. A couple weeks later, the captain comes on. There might be a chance that we are the flagship in Gaeta, Italy. And then the chief goes, "Oh yeah, baby, we're going to be the flagship." Sure enough, a couple weeks later, we're the flagship. Well, anyways, I had done a walkthrough on a submarine. I said, I'm going to go submarines, and so I decided to put a request sheet in for submarine duty service in Groton, Connecticut. I don't know why I did that, but I did.
That was the best thing you did.
So that was 1980, and I drove to Groton, Connecticut in a 1967 Cuda, slant 6 Cuda, and I started submarine school. And during submarine school, almost at the end of it, I had to go for a final talk with the XO and the captain. And they basically was talking to me about marijuana again. And I say, well, I smoked it 2 or 3 times, and or 3 or 4 times. And they go, and they put on their disqualified because you said in your records that you only smoked it 3 times. I said, well, yeah, I did 3. I mean, 3 or 4. I mean, so anyways, I was so upset that I requested captain's mast, and I go to captain's mast with a tape recorder. A big boom box. I had back then. Boom box was real popular in the 1980, and so I took a boom. He goes, "What's that?" He goes, "I'm recording this for my congressman because I think what's happening is very unjust." And I said, "I'm a Christian." I said, "I don't smoke it anyways. I might have done it 3 or 4 times. I don't know. I might have done it 50 times, but it said they wanted you to sign something. I signed it, But this should not have my effect on being in the submarine." So the captain reinstated me back into submarine school. I finished my submarine school, and I got stationed on board the USS Kamehameha, which was my first ship. And I did my first patrol on board. That captain was an absolute jerk. Nobody liked him because he was all about himself. And then I came off the Kamehameha, and then I went on to the Andrew Jackson Gold Crew. And that captain I remember, his name is Captain Krieger. Captain Krieger. And a great captain. I remember I would be sitting in the lounge, the cruise lounge, and he would come up to me and goes, "Hey, Pedestrian Young, you want to play a game of Stratego?" I said, "Yeah, Captain." And so the captain and I would play Stratego. And I remember one time he got a phone call from one of his officers, and he wanted to secure the lights for the bridge. And he looked at me. He goes. This is exact words he said to me. He goes, "Pedestrian Young, sometimes I think I'm around a bunch of idiots. They ask me the dumbest things." And I said, "Well, I don't know, Captain. I just playing Stratego with you, okay?" And that was my second patrol. I was qualified on the Kamehameha. So I was already a submarine qualified when I went on to the Andrew Jackson. And all you had to do is just basically do a basic reinspection of all the different valves, things like that. And so I was submarine qualified, 3rd class, and then I became 2nd class. And then I got off of that ship, and I went over to the Waterford, okay? And that was about 1980, 83, 84. And I was going to the Prestige Church of the Nazarene, Preston Church of the Nazarene with Pastor Jeff. He was the pastor at the time. And I was preaching sometimes for him. And that's where I met Kathy. Well, Kathy was part of Caravan. She did the girls' caravan. I did the boys' caravan. And that's where then I decided, well, you know what? I'm just going to marry her. Now, I was dating other girls at church. She was getting upset with this one girl. She was an older woman with a child already. She was very nervous that I was going to marry her. And I could tell she was very upset. And then I was dating this other younger girl, Laura, that my best friend started dating and kicked me out of his apartment because they were kind of knocking up at each other, kind of. So Kathy and I got married, and we went camping the day after we got married. We went camping with 23 boys up in Michigan or Massachusetts with all these boys.
Yeah, I had to run one of them home because they scared him.
Yeah, he was scared because there all these we were near a military base, and all these airplanes were flying over, these C-45 or C-31s, and I said, "Uh-oh, we're being invaded by the Russians." And one of the kids wanted to go home. Oh, it was so funny. 23 foster children. That's right, 23. So anyway, so we went. We had a camping trip, and then I went. So I was on the Waterford, and we all of a sudden got a new female supply officer. Well, she had no idea, Mrs. Bijou. She had no idea what she was doing, and she came on. I was a 4.0 student, or a 4.0 Navy guy. All my evals were always 4.0 or 3.8. Most of them were 4.0. And my supply inspections were always 4.0. Anyway, she came on board and decided that she knew how to do everything, and she was changing all of my things. And so the next inspection, I got it. I ruined it I ruined the inspection. And I looked right at her and I said, you know what? You mess with me, here's your inspection. And then she got me in trouble because she was coming inside the warehouse the on board the store, and she said, you need to redo all this, the supplies and everything, how you got them stored. I was so upset. I went all the way up to the XO's office and I said to him, I can't work with that absolute jerk female lieutenant. I'm done. And then I got, the problem with the ship was they couldn't take me to captain's mast because I had 4.0 evals ever since I was in the Navy. I had never been in trouble, 4.0 evals, and all of a sudden now he's got it because female. A female. And so they had to give me a, what do you call it?
You were restricted to your ship.
Restricted mast. It really never went on my files. It was just a verbal. And so I had to be on board for 30 days. And then after that, I got transferred to submarine school in Groton. And then, I don't know, maybe a year later or a couple months later, I was walking to a ship, one of the subs, and Mrs. Bijou came by to me. And she goes, Pretty Officer Young, I just want to let you know that I'm sorry. I didn't realize how much work you really did. She actually apologized. Anyways, there was one girl there. It was a really nice. She was a black girl. She worked at the sub base, and this one chief and I would always kid her because we were always talking about how we're married, we got wives and everything, and she wasn't married. She didn't want to have it, and I said we're going to start a new class, and I made a little pamphlet. It was called Wives Are Us, and it was going to be a class that we were going to hold and teach women how to be good wives. And the class was going to be Wives Are Us, how to be a good wife.
You just took Toys R Us and put wives in it.
Yep.
Well, Adam's supposed to be working on this fire, and
Well, he's in the camper.
no kidding, Sherlock.
I'm gonna make my shoe burn.
No, you don't make your shoe burn.
At least I'm gonna make it
Don't
smoke.
go cock like that.
Nice and warm.
So, she thought it was funny, at least. She would always get a kick out of it. She actually, I think, liked me because just who I am. I was just such a great guy. And so then I got out of the Navy. My mom had won a big inheritance from one of Mac's aunts, and she gave every one of the kids some money. And I decided to open up Young's Newsstand. And in 1987, we drove our Ford Escort, 1985 and a half Ford Escort, back to Ohio. The one that Kathy got in an accident to, the first car that we ever had. She sat in the car crying until I came to see her. And then that was 1987. We already had Kimberly for about 2 years.
No.
And then And then
Only once a year when
in 1988, Ryan was born in Bowling Green when I had Young's Newsstand. That was year one. 1988 was official year one of Young's Newsstand. I didn't know if, the first week or month that we were open. Put your down, feet down, right there. I didn't know I was going to be in business. I actually went to business. I went because we were selling donuts and coffee in the morning. I would go there around 7 o'clock and open up. No one would come in my store until 9. And I literally cried many mornings wondering if this door was ever going to work. And then my magazine guy come in one day and I said, we're not going to make it. And he goes to me, he goes, Bryan, you cannot survive only on magazines. You have to get something else. And so I decided to get into coffee or making hot dogs. My mom would make the chili. We got hot dogs. I got tables and chairs. And then the revolution or the real thing that changed everything was the comic books. I started selling comic books and lots of candy because I was right next to a junior high. And so I got candy and video games. The video games is what paid my rent every month. I would make $500 in revenue from just the video games every month. And
pull that back a little
yeah,
bit.
pull it back, please.
Gonna get on fire.
So after that, the store started taking off, and we were selling tons of candy, video game, and then comic books hit. The first comic book I ever had in the store was called The Killing Joke, and I bought it for $2.50 and sold it for $5 a piece, and I sold over 50 of them, and I sold 50 of them, and I said to myself, oh my goodness, and so I started carrying every comic book, and that's what gave us our income. And then in 1992, I started carrying Games Workshop, which another big thing in 94 is when the door opened up and Games Workshop came out. Or not Games Workshop, but Magic the Gathering. And I started selling Magic the Gathering, and that was 1994, then 95, 96, 96. One of my best friends came over to the store and said, would you like to open a store for my friend? Ted, what was his name? Ted Forsberg?
No,
Yeah, I think it was Ted Forsberg.
it was Christy's dad. I know that.
And so we opened up Rarities, Gifts, and Collectibles. Now this is what really, now I knew about Irwin Toy because we had gone up there about Girder and Pennell, which I told you that before. And so I knew about Grant. I said, Grant, we want to carry slot cars at Young's Newsstand. Well, I decided to sell Young's Newsstand, so I had to cancel that order. Anyways, when I opened up Rarities, that's where I started selling all the memorabilia that Ron Howard had, all of this baseballs and all that kind of stuff. And then he bought this museum of all these petrified stuff, and that's where I sold the petrified dinosaur dung. And when I sold the petrified dinosaur dung, I knew I could sell crap. Okay. And then after that, I was at the end of 1996. I had sold 100 scale electric slot car sets. They were pole position sets, $199 a piece. I sold 100 of them. And Grant Irwin kept calling me.
What? Not right now.
So
Don't
he
need
called
anything
me
right
one
now.
day, says, Bryan, how are you going through all these sets? Because I was one retailer and I sold 100 sets. I was selling 10 sets a week in October, November, and December. And so at the end of the year, Ron Howard, or what's his name? Anyways, he fired me because he owed me a commission for the first year. And I didn't get the commission, and he fired me. And so I went to Michigan, St. Clair Shores, because my pastor was pastoring up there, and he knew somebody that would give me a job building houses. So I went up there during the week, Monday through Friday, and then on Friday I came home, Saturday and Sunday. I was building houses. I was making about 70 grand. And, but I wanted to sell toys, so I kept calling Grant. Saying, hey, can I have a job? Every day I would call him in the morning. Hey, can I have a job? Hey, Grant, can I have a job? Hey, Grant, can I have a job? Hey, Grant, can I have a job? Every day. All January, February, March. Hey, Grant, can I have a job? Hey, Grant, can I have a job? Hey, Grant, can I have a job? And he finally called back and said, yes, you can have a job because a year before that, I did this trade show and I did shopping home shopping home.
The online one.
An online store called Shopping Home. It was called Shopping Home, not the other one. But anyways, that's where Alan Smith was, and we both did this show together where we were showing slot car sets, and it was basically the Scale Electric figure 8 set. Terrible set. The cars would never stay on the track because the wings of the car would catch the bank curves and the cars would come off. But we did that. Then a year later, or 6 months later, Alan Smith convinced Scale Electric in Hornby to dump Irwin Toy as the distributor in the United States and Canada. And so Grant called me and said, we need to sell all this Scale Electric inventory and we want you to do it. So in March and April of 1988, or 1996, 97, they hired me $750 a week plus expenses to go around the country, visit hobby stores, and sell all the inventory that we had. Now back then there were about 5,000 hobby stores in the country, and so I started. And then a year later they bought me a van because I told them, if you buy me a van and put all your logos on it, I could drive to all these shows and save you money, which I did. I saved them thousands of dollars because they were having to ship all this stuff from Canada, and when we did Toy Fair, I just took it all with me. When I did the Nurses show or Richter show in Chicago, I just took it with me. And so they saved thousands of dollars. And so that's what I was doing, is doing shows selling Scale Electric. And I sold all the Scale Electric inventory. And then in 1998, Grant and I went to Spain, and that was our first introduction to Scale Electric, or SCX, or the Spanish version of Scale Electric. And that's how I was introduced to SCX, or the Spanish version of Scale Electric. Under ProTinkerToys, it was called ProTinkerToys. And so that was 1998. And I then in 1999, 2000 is when Irwin Toy decided to drop the Scale Electric line, and they no longer. And then the line that took over was the Dragon Ball Z line. Dragon Ball Z was just huge. We were selling Dragon Ball Z to every comic book store, everywhere. Dragon Ball Z, we had over 100 Dragon Ball Z figures. And I was selling Dragon Ball Z to just about every store you can possibly sell to. And that was 1999, 2000. And then in 2001, September, actually before 9/11, it was August, Grant called me and said that SCX, because they were bought out by an investment firm, they said they're going to do away with the specialty division and we're only going to sell to mass merchants. Well, that didn't last very long, because after I decided to open up Professor Tinker's workshop, he called me back saying, hey, you want your job back? Because we're going to be doing that. I said, I just opened a store. Now, hindsight, I should have just had somebody run the store and I stayed with Irwin Toy, which I could have done. That would have been easy. That's what I should have done. But that wouldn't have then opened up other doors that would have happened, because we had, because then we had Professor Tinker's workshop. Then I started selling cars in 2003. I was so depressed in 2003. My wife said, why don't you go down to Cincinnati? There's a class on selling cars you can take. So she signed me up for this class for selling cars. And so I went down to Cincinnati. It was like a 3-day course. Then I got a certificate, and I came back and I got my job with Graff Auto Mall in Fostoria, Ohio. And that's where I started selling cars, in Fostoria, Ohio. In 2003, 3 and 4. And then I stopped doing that, and I opened up dinettes and more, and I started selling dinettes, you know, tables and chairs. And that year, 2004, I think it was 5, I must have sold over 400. I did really well. It just, I didn't like it. And I sold a ton of dinettes. And then I started up another Professor Tinker's because they had closed the original store because it was not doing any, they couldn't run it anymore. And so then I got a phone call in, then I went back to selling cars in 2000, or in 2006. And I went back selling cars, and that's when Bob Haynes was at the Richter show in Chicago, and Chuck Arrett came to Bob Haynes and said, "Hey Bob, how do we get the sales of SCX up in the United States?" And Bob Haynes said, "Well, it's very simple. You got to find out where Bryan Young is. You got to buy him a van, and you got to put him on the road." And he said, I told him that, and you might get a phone call from Chuck Arrett. So about a week later, I get a call from Chuck Arrett. Okay, why do you tell us the same story over and over and over again? Okay, well, that, you know, Dusty Balls, if you don't like it, you can just get off. Okay, Rusty Balls,
This is
if
all the
you
way
don't
from
like it,
Bryan Young.
get off. This is my show, and I'm doing the history of me. If you don't like it, start your own. Oh my gosh. Oh, I knew he would do that. So anyways, I'm telling an entire detail, okay? I haven't gone from beginning to end there, Busty Balls. So anyways, it gets me off. I know it does. Oh my gosh, he's got issues. So then Chuck Arrett called me and said, I'd like you to go Hobbytown USA with me. So I went to Hobbytown with him. We did the show. I didn't necessarily like him, and so at the end of the show, I said, you know what? I just don't think we connect. But I appreciate everything. He said, no, don't make a decision yet. I really want you to work for us. I said, well, I'll think about it. Well, then I decided to go work for him, and that's how I got into SCX, and we sold a ton of SCX, and that's how I got into this whole business. I've been doing it now 30 years, and we're having a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun. We got in a restock of Nidu yesterday. And Mac Henry sent me an email earlier today that all the inventory that we got of Nidu yesterday were sold out. That's why my phone was going off this morning with cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. I swear this morning, in the morning, it was going off every 5 minutes. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Hey, it would go Shopify, new account, or Shopify, new order, Shopify, new order. I was constantly getting phone calls from all these new orders that I was getting. And it was all the Nidu that I just got in stock yesterday, and it's all sold out. All sold out. So that is the history of Bryan Young. I'm probably the smartest person on earth, next to Elon Musk. You got in a shock of what? Nidu. It's called Nidu. Nidu. It's a toy. It's a fidget toy called Needoh. Nidu. Go to our website. Look at all the Nidu that we have. I don't think so. Dusty Balls, see, he's Snuggles, and he's been banned 5 times. And I think he's finally learned that he has to be a little bit more tactful, or else I'll have my buddy Adam ban him. It actually needs you. Not need you. It's need do. Oh my gosh. I like where Adam went. Unbelievable. So I finally realized that Brianna, Adam's wife, can technically be my daughter because she's the same age as my daughter Kimberly would be today. Oh yeah. So by the way, Rusty Balls is basically Snuggles. If you guys don't realize it, he's dominating the texting right now, and he thinks the Artemis is going to launch, which it's not. They're going to have another flaw with it. It's a flawed rocket, the Artemis. So don't. I would not hold your breath. Okay. Hey, I will go. Hey, I will go get Adam. Poor Rusty, poor Snuggles. He just doesn't get it. And I told him this weeks ago. I said, don't you understand? You're the only one. Listen, I've had over 200 you're the only one. Why is it you're the only one that pisses everybody off? Why is it you're the only one? I don't understand it. You know, if it was somebody, you know, if there was another person, I could get it. But, you know, step back and breathe, baby. So anyways, oh, and I finally realized something. We are never, you know, unless all of a sudden there's a revolutionary new engine that can take us to Mars in a day or two, we are never going to Mars with a human, because the amount of physical damage to their body is going to be crazy, okay? And then they're finding out just landing on Mars is worse than they thought. And it's just never going to happen. It will never happen in our lifetime. Probably never, ever. I'm not the only one. Oh, yes, you are, Snuggles. You're the only one that pisses people off, universally. Now, I'm not gonna knock you for it. I'm just telling you that those are the facts. Okay. All right, let's get off. And here we go again. We're on Snuggles again. I don't want to be on Snuggles. Must be a Democrat. Must be a Democrat. Who? Snuggle a Democrat? I don't know if Snuggles a Democrat or not. So anyway, that's the history of Bryan Young. You wonder why I know so much. I've done so much. That's the real difference. If people wonder, I always wondered why I know so much. And the reason why I know so much, I've done so much. See, if you've been on a submarine and you had to qualify on a submarine, you are at the top 10% in the Navy. Do you realize that? That it takes the top 10% of the Navy to qualify on a submarine, okay? Not everybody can qualify on a submarine. And then once you pass submarine school, that doesn't guarantee that you can handle a submarine. See, I could handle a submarine because, see, I could handle a mission to Mars, okay? So if you put me on a rocket all by myself, it's kind of like the movie Rocket Man, okay, with what's his name? I can't think of the guy's name. Anyways, he had to go all the way to Mars by himself, okay, and his compartment to sleep got broken, okay. I could handle going to Mars by myself, okay. I could handle it, okay, because that's my mind. My mind is completely off the scale with most people. And so those are the facts. Now, I don't know where Adam went. You know, he's supposed to be out here, but I have no idea where he's at.
It's not feeling good.
Well, honestly, going to the moon is actually worse than the Mars because there is no gravity on the moon, very little. And what's going to do to our body is just absolutely amazing. You know, our body is actually going to just deteriorate on the moon. And people don't understand that your body is literally falling apart every day, okay, on the moon. We don't realize how great we have it right here on the, yeah, Harlan Williams, that guy was so funny, and Disney screwed up his career. He could have been the funniest guy on television. He could have been the next Jerry Lewis if they would have allowed him. He was so funny in that movie. Not me, not me. He was so funny. It was, I peed during that movie. I peed myself. Rocket Man. That was so funny, that movie, Rocket Man. Unbelievable. That was a funny movie, Rocket Man. The only way we're going to be able to go to Mars if we have a vehicle or a rocket ship that has a centrifuge in it, or a spinning place where the humans can actually have gravity. That's the only way it's going to happen. And then the cosmic rays, oh my gosh, the radiation. Oh my God. I just don't, I'm more convinced now that it's not going to ever happen. We might have the dream to do it, but we are so far away from the technology. They can't even get the Artemis off the ground because they're so paranoid about somebody dying. See, that's the problem, is that NASA is so paranoid about somebody dying, okay, that they're not going to take risks anymore. And that's what the whole thing is about, taking risks, okay? That's all. Look at Chuck Yeager. He got into the XR, what was that, test ship with a broken rib, okay? He didn't care. How many test pilots did we lose because of testing rockets? You know, the problem with nowadays is we're so paranoid about every little thing. We got to have safety here, safety there, safety that, blah, 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 blah. Safety this, safety that. It's crazy. It doesn't make any sense. And that's why we've lost our, go look at, you know, here's a prime example of how screwed up we are. Okay, go look at how many cars there are on the market and how many they're all look alike, okay? They all look alike because they have no creativity more. There's no more creativity. It's gone. Look at all the restaurants there are nowadays. Look at them. They're all the same. They all look the same. They're all generic. All they have is a stupid sign on them. But there is no Burger King. There is no McDonald's. There is no Wendy's. It's the same stupid building with just the name on it. And that's with everything. No, nothing has any creativity more. Nothing has ingenuity. The same cars look the same thing. Every car. Look at this pickup truck. It's almost 20 feet high, and it's got no class to it. Absolutely amazing. And that's the way it is. Everybody's afraid of doing something. Oh, I'm going to be afraid. I'm going to afraid. Give me a break. Now, everybody understands that when you're watching this live stream, it's all about me. It's all about what I want to talk about. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
How you do that?
Oh my God. Holy cow. Oh my God. Oh. Ah, shoot.
I'm gonna burn.
Ah! Put that plastic on. Some people say, wait, you want to put the plastic on? Bunch of wimps. That's the problem. That's the problem. We have a society of wimps. We're afraid to do anything. We are afraid of, you know what it is? We're afraid to take risk. There is no more risk. We're not going to launch a rocket. We're not going to launch a rocket until we're 100% it's saved. Oh, we don't want to take any risk away. Oh no, we can't do that. That's the problem. It's like Thomas Jefferson said that if you sacrifice liberty if you sacrifice freedom for safety, you don't deserve either. And that's the truth.
It's not windy anymore.
He wants to know if he can fly his drone.
I don't care.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's a clear night tonight. No cloud. Look at the clouds are gone. Tomorrow's supposed to be very clear the whole day. Last night we had a lot of rain, but it was just a rainy day. That's all last night. Now it is supposed to get down to 32 degrees. You know, I don't think that's gonna. People say, well, it's below freezing. Well, freezing really. I mean, you got to be, yeah, but 32 degrees. You got to really get below 25 for it really to start freezing over. 32 is when it it's freezing, but that's freezing. It's not really necessarily water is going to freeze in a pipe.
Yeah, the water's moving. It's wrong. No, it's when it gets down below 0 is where you want the pipes to.
And it's not going to be there, okay? We're not even going to be close to there.
Right, we're not.
Tomorrow, and then the rest of this week, it's not going to go below 50 the rest of the month. We're already into April. April is baby.
Lake's frozen.
I've been going with my iPad.
When did you learn to do that?
David taught him
How did David learn to do that?
because David knows how to do things.
Don't take it that high. Keep it about where that telephone, where that light is, right there. And keep them over around here. We sell those drones.
Yeah, David told him how to showed him how to connect it. And they can look at what the drone sees.
What happened? Battery dead again?
No,
Oh my gosh.
just changing the angle of the camera.
Changing his camera. To see what the drone sees. You didn't see David showing him how to connect it earlier today? Oh, you might have been asleep.
You're commenting too much there, Dusty. Me. Where is Adam? Go knock on his door.
He's probably laying down. He wasn't feeling good.
You know what? I'm not the one that wanted to come here. Okay, he did.
But, and he wants to be here.
Then he needs to be out here.
Well, you took a rest a little bit ago. Let him take a rest right
He
now.
took a rest already today.
He'll be back out soon. Because
You know what? I don't need you to I don't need you to comment, okay?
Are up at the pool.
You
and
understand
he's
me?
resting.
I don't need you to comment, dear woman.
Yeah, let him rest.
Best time to fly an RC and airplanes is right at dusk. There's less wind at dusk. I'm very upset that Adam's not out here. But that's the way Adam is. You know what I'm saying? Be nice to your wife.
Thank you.
She's always on her phone. Look at her.
Liz watching you.
Oh, you are watching me?
Well, now I'm not.
Oh, why not?
Because you just insulted me.
I know I didn't.
So
You
no,
you don't understand. Let's see. Whatever happened to Billy Bob? You are Billy Bob. Why's he got the truck on?
Anyway, let's turn around. Oh, he's probably going to go up and pick up Brianna and at
Unbelievable.
the pool.
That's ridiculous.
It's so cold.
Frankie, landed on my hand. Frankie, landed on my hand. If you landed on my hand, I'll give you 20 bucks.
Can we get it going? Are you going to get it going? Gotta land it on Dad's hand, Frank.
Batteries are
You going
flashing.
swimming?
Yeah.
You're going swimming now?
Yeah.
Okay, I give up.
You were doing the last
Brianna?
one.
I know you're
I-
talking about you.
I
Why would
give
I
up.
need to be there? I already know these stories.
You're back in Baker.
Yeah, I know. I'm supposed to say. Brianna asked me to come down there and relieve her. I cleaned up the whole camper. That's why.
I give up. I don't know why I do this.
You're doing your story. I'm letting you do your story. Tomorrow night, your story. My life.
The batteries are dead, Frank.
They don't last long.
No, he needs to get another one.
You need new battery.
No, I can't connect to the phone.
Well, if it was running, why isn't it running now?
Okay, he landed on my hand for 20 bucks. Let's see if he can land it on my hand, guys. He's going the wrong way. Can he land it on my hand for 20 bucks? $20 if he lands it on my hand. Can you land it on my hand for 20 bucks? Uh-oh.
Oh, don't back.
Oh, he did it! He did it! He landed on my hand! I owe him 20 bucks. Good Lord, Frankie. Good job, Frank. $20 gets
Can
him.
I have it right now?
No, you cannot have it right now. Tomorrow we're going to Amish country. So he landed on my hand. You probably take the 20 bucks from your hand. Dusty Balls must not have anything to do tonight. He's the only one that's he's dominating the comments. You can't dominate the comments, Dusty. You have to breathe, okay? You got to look at what other people do. They make one comment, then you take a break, you know? Take a break for like 5 minutes. Just watch and enjoy me talking, okay? Oh my God. Well, Adam wanted me to do this live stream tonight. What's he doing? He went to the pool. Look at that. Unbelievable. Look at how red that fire is. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The sun just set. Unbelievable. You're a liar and a fink. Give him the 20. Give him tomorrow. I'm going to give him 20. We're going to Myrtle, or we're going to Berlin, Amish country tomorrow.
Berlin, Ohio.
Berlin, Ohio, and he's going to want money tomorrow to spend, and okay, so you got to let other people get into the conversation, Gary. Gary J. YouTube. Let's see, Gary, when you can snatch a pebble from my hand. Let's see, Rodriguez. Now I understand. Rodriguez. Now,
You wanna watch?
why was Adam seldom the? Yes,
Do
because.
you wanna watch my drone?
Okay, so he's gonna launch the drone. Okay, guys.
Gotta go up.
There's the drone. It's taking a picture of us. The battery's dying.
I'd say.
Go up, don't
Landed
come
on
by
the
the
chair.
fire. You don't want them landing in the fire,
I
so keep it away from the fire. Uh-oh, you got it in the seat.
We sell these drones. They're called foldable drones. Okay, it's called foldable drones. They're really nice too.
Famous.
Famous last words.
Give him the money so he
know.
can go to the
video
camp pantry and buy junk food.
the whole time.
The store is closed. It's 8
Doors
o'clock.
closed. We're doing it tomorrow.
I already got
Tomorrow
'em.
morning we got a live stream making breakfast. We're gonna have French toast. We're gonna have French toast with
I'm up
with
about
Amish white bread. Oh my gosh.
Siri.
Oh my
Siri.
God. We're gonna have hash browns, French toast. We're gonna have. We might have pancakes too.
Siri.
We're gonna have hash browns, bacon, sausage. Oh baby.
My fingers feel like they're frozen.
So I'm going to tell you something that nobody has told you before. I'm going to tell you a secret that nobody has known.
When are you coming to Connecticut so we can have Reese's night and Pepe's pizza?
Well, I don't know yet.
I may be there in another week, depending on my aunt. But I can't stay long. Drive in
I'll
and
just.
drive
You
out.
want me just to stay with the kids? Are you going to take Missy with you?
I think I was just gonna drive Prissy out there and
Oh,
see
that's a
what
good
Prissy's
idea.
doing.
Yeah.
I should let her know.
Yeah, my Aunt Loretta's dying. She's in hospice right now, so I don't think Aunt Loretta's going to live by the next couple days. I'm going to be staying home.
I should call my sister.
You gotta cut your comments down by half, Dusty Balls. You can't dominate the you just can't comment every 5 seconds. You have to let people breathe. You have to just breathe. Just step back and just watch the beautiful fire. Listen to my talking and tell you how Nassau sucks. That'll get him upset. What's your problem in life?
I'm going to the bathroom.
Okay, what do you want, a book?
Get up, going to the bathroom.
All right, good.
I'll be back.
I can do whatever deal you want with Tycho, but just cut back on the comments. Let other people join in and just, it's called one comment at a time, not 10 like you're doing. I did you've literally talked a million comments, a million, one right after another. It's like you're just constantly on it. Just relax, step back, take a breather. He can't. This is what I'm trying to teach him. I'm trying to teach him, okay? Trying to teach him. It's hard, though. Because you, Victor Rodriguez, Bryan, you sold out on the pre-order AFX. Yeah. Hey, you know what? Good job. Frankie landed with his camera. He landed the thing right on my hand. When did you show him how to get it on the line and all that?
Huh? Oh, because I'm smart.
You're smart. yeah, right.
On the camera? For the drone? Oh, yeah, I did that. With the thing, he didn't read any of the instructions. And the instructions had the name of the app. Had the QR code.
That's pretty cool you did that. I'm gonna let this fire burn down a little bit. Oh, my hip hurts me. My hip is hurting me really bad too. I don't know why it's hurting me so bad, but I think it's my weight. I gotta lose weight. I didn't have as much. We were at the Amish place and I didn't buy any candy. That's a nice fire, really. It's a good fire. It's a good fire. Yep. Well, I'm going to tell you guys something that happened to me. And I know some of you probably won't believe this, but when I was on my second patrol on submarines, we had just left, we had just finished our patrol and we had left Barbados, West Indies. We had just submerged and we were headed back to Plymouth, we were headed back to Holy Loch, Scotland. And we got this special emergency communication that we had to surface because there was a big fog that had rolled into the West Indies. And there was a ship that was missing and we were supposed to locate it. And we located the ship. And we had to, here she comes. There she comes, Miss America. Miss America, bruh. Okay, and so we surfaced, and it was very foggy. Okay, it was extremely foggy, and all we could see was the lights of the. It was like a small cruise ship. Okay, and Bryan, did you see the cousin crew photo? Cousin crew? No. What are you talking about? Did you see the cousin crew photo? What are you talking about? Hold on. Oh my gosh. I don't have my phone with me. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I want your pajamas All right, I need my phone. It's right over there, charging. I didn't want that. I wanted it over here because I wanted you. Oh my gosh, Frank, don't ever touch it again. Okay. Mandy said she sent a text message. I don't know. Derek, hey, stop doing all the stuff. You need to be funny. Derek, unbelievable. Family, photos. There's Mackie. We got the twins. They're all having dinner at Mandy's. They're all having dinner at Mandy's. You got Cameron Mason, Riley, you've got Kimber, you got Lane, you got the twins, and you have Mackie. They're all having chicken dinner. Okay? They got rice and then barbecue chicken. Look at the barbecue chicken. Barbecue chicken.
I lost a video of you making it land in your hand. I lost it.
We gotta find it.
No.
Oh, that dumb dog.
No. Frankie, hand me that white remote thing, please.
Okay, what is it?
Callie,
Oh, shot collar?
it's not a shot collar, it's a vibration collar.
Oh, vibration collar.
Yeah. No.
Well, we got a nice fire here. I'll get another bundle of wood out ready.
You want me to do it?
No, Frank, I don't.
Why?
Mandy Young now took another picture. They're having cookies now. Riley is making cookies.
I think they're trying to torture you, Dad.
She's got a lot of mess in her house. She collects a lot of junk, Mandy does.
I don't want her in the grass.
You don't want her in the grass.
I don't want her paws to be muddy.
I don't want her paws to be muddy.
It's muddy over here. What happened to the fire, Brian? Huh?
It's hot. What do you mean, where's the fire?
I'll hold it by this part so it's
Yeah. No, Callie.
Winter
Stay.
chicken dinner. Chicken from Chicken Lickin'. Mandy, VC, you have to take too many photos. Oh.
Because you have to.
Frankie, there was one chair I told you not to sit in.
Doggy's here.
You don't listen. You think he's gonna listen to you, Missy?
No.
Now I'm gonna go back inside.
I can get the s'more stuff out.
I can't believe you drove his truck down there. You gotta be a whip.
Frankie wants a support dog.
Yeah.
Ah! Catch me on fire, will you?
He's shaking. Probably cold.
You probably have cold, huh? It's cold out here, huh?
They see there's a plenty of more chairs out here.
Frankie, but you know I wanted to sit in that chair.
Frankie,
Richie? Yeah, sure.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm cold. Frank. Frank.
Ugh, I almost fell over. Good. I'll take mom chair.
Till she gets back, and then you have to give it to her.
She's right there. She knows I'm sitting there. Throw the all of it in the fire.
Where's Dad's chair? Is that Dad's chair?
That one.
What's your problem?
Actually, all of the chairs are his.
Alright.
What is that?
Where's Dad?
Where did you get that?
Water.
Who are you talking
Where
to?
did you get that
I'm
cup?
talking to Rosemary.
In there.
Rosemary who?
Yeah.
Hanrahan.
It's a cup from in there. It's the new
Never
cup.
What is she
It's
doing?
the Tupperware cups Dad got.
Yeah, and
Show me.
Aunt Loretta just had her 90th birthday.
Look.
I was wrong. She's
Yeah, I was wondering, why are you seeing 80?
I know, she is 90.
My
Yes, we are
gosh.
getting old.
She lived a long
wanna be
life.
as old
If
as
I
I
lived to
am.
be 90, I want to live to be 100.
Bryan. You stress too much.
I guarantee I'm going to live to be 100. God already told me I'm going to live to be 100.
Oh, are you like Moses and go to the altar so God can talk to you?
No, he's told me.
Oh.
That's what
I'm not kidding.
and then they like get shut down. Like,
I'm not kidding.
Yeah, Brian says he's living to 100.
He's like God told him.
Yeah. Now,
You know, you could.
his
Ma, I'm
dad
telling you,
did
we're gonna live to be
96,
100.
Maxine
See you around.
was 90.
Riley makes a treat for the kids. Oh, that's all.
What a nice big
Yeah.
sister she is.
Yep.
Well, she's only a big sister.
yeah, it's a couple of them.
Yeah.
Oh my eyes! I
They're
hope
nice.
this boils the chlorine.
Look at
out
that
of my
fire,
Well,
guys.
it is their older. Like
I want this
their
to turn the chlorine out.
Look at that fire.
What's the like little one's name?
Look at that. That's how you make a fire.
That's fire.
No, the other daughter.
Kimber.
Kim.
There, he just can't stop commenting.
Who?
Guess who?
Adam.
No,
Snuggie.
Snuggie. He just can't stop texting. It's just he's got a.
Is it like a bad?
Oh,
Is it a bad texting or?
no. Well, he dominates. That's the problem.
They've told you. They warned you about him.
I know that. They bought $100 of wood from Stop and Shop.
Stop and shop. Shop and stop.
Look at that fire, baby. That's how you do it.
I'm gonna sit right by David. Why?
I want to be a little bit.
Fine.
Oh, it's just cold. It's
I
not
was
wet.
gonna say it's just cold.
Give her some touch.
Oh, there we go.
90 years old.
There, David, I moved
Go
over.
out there.
What's the word? Oh,
What's the word? What?
I don't know. He just can't stop commenting.
What's he commenting?
He just comments nonstop. He literally has the
Yeah,
phone
yeah.
and he's just texting every second.
Right.
I've never seen, only a girl does that.
Right.
I'm gonna block him for 20
David,
minutes.
a Thor.
Who won?
All right.
You're gonna ban him for 20 minutes.
I'm gonna ban him for 10 minutes.
He can still text you.
Thor.
No, he can't text or
You
anything.
don't have his phone number?
All right,
No, I
bye.
banned him from my phone.
They're getting
You
too loud and
blocked
I
him?
can't hear anymore.
Yes.
Too many ashes.
I can blow it out.
Check that fire out, baby. Only Brian Young can make a fire like that. That's because there's only one Brian Young. Only you can prevent forest fires. Look at that, he just can't stop texting.
Her.
And they got
I want to move back. I'm scared.
Danny's kids tonight. They're
That's
babysitting
fire.
Danny's kids.
Stop it. She does need
Wait,
it.
actually,
Yeah.
Look at
she
the
says
size
she
of
doesn't
that
want
fire.
Right.
it's not a bad fire.
Because that takes the whole room.
Odin's.
I mean, all the kids take up the room, but
Yeah.
Now I'm
There's no
only
room
doing
for
this
her,
live
right?
stream until the battery
This is the
dies,
baby,
just so everybody knows.
You know,
I have 32% battery left, so I'm only doing the live stream until the battery
So
dies.
like another
okay?
25
Yeah.
minutes.
About another 25 minutes. That's all I'm
My
doing.
nieces, I had them all the time, like a lot.
Good, I could go now. No, you don't have to go.
The
You
oldest
just sit there
one
and
is
listen.
whiny
Okay?
and
He
just
talks too much.
sensitive, like
Just watch
Maddie,
and
I
comment
couldn't even talk-
every
my
10
little girl
comments,
was like
okay?
Maddie, I could handle
And only
her.
do one comment every 10 comments,
Dude,
okay?
remember when you had your feet up and your crotch was burning?
Let other people get into the conversation,
again.
okay? Good, very
Do it
good.
again.
Please.
Just text again.
think it's one down there.
Fire could launch man to the moon. Well, NASA sure can't do it.
They're going April 1st. They're going.
Nope, they're not. Guarantee. How much you want to bet?
I see a star.
How much you want to bet it
Do
doesn't
you
launch?
really think we
Probably
landed
a
on the
planet.
moon?
Yes, I did. I do believe
Are
we
you
went to the
sure?
moon.
It's a big giant.
And the only reason we did it was because of Russia. And once we did it, boom, there was no need to do it anymore. We'd
Why are
done
they
it.
spending all that money then to go to the moon?
What?
Why are they spending all that money to?
Oh, I don't know. They think they can go there and,
We do s'mores.
What kills me is they think that they can go to Mars and live on
What do you mean?
Mars.
you
They're not
can't.
gonna be able to
You
do
You
that either.
can't.
No, we did it. It started raining like
Yeah.
the second we did it.
God
Yeah,
only
but at least we
made
got
one
our
planet you can
s'mores,
live
right?
on.
No.
Earth.
I got half my.
That's right. Mars never had an atmosphere. It never had life. It was just a rock
That's
ever
cool.
since
Where did the
creation.
aliens come from?
That's for dude.
The Martians.
Aliens aren't real.
Aliens are probably real. You-
I will
They
bet
are
in
you
not.
different galaxies.
$100
No,
that
they're
we don't go
Ah,
to the
not real.
moon, or that we
No.
don't go April
Past the beyond, there's
No,
more.
there is no past the
more
beyond.
universes.
No, God.
And one of
created-
those universes could have aliens.
No.
Nope.
You don't
God
know.
There are
Yeah,
no
they do.
aliens.
Read the
There
Bible.
are no. Believe me, I love sci-fi and I love sci-fi stories. But there's one thing that's not out there, and that is intelligent life. We are the only intelligent life
Bobby,
in
can we
the
have
universe.
I agree. Yes.
Now,
I'll go
there's
get 'em
one
in a
thing I
minute.
do believe. Okay,
Go
this
get
is
the-
my own belief. Is I believe there are other Earths in the solar system. Okay, that are different planets in which God has populated, just like the Earth. That I do believe.
Do you,
Now that's my just
would
belief.
you think it would be like, because he always says when he comes back, there's going to be a new heaven and earth. Do you think it's like a new earth planet, or is it?
Oh yeah, the Earth is going to be
Earth.
so huge because New Jerusalem is 1,200 miles long, high, and wide, and so it needs a planet for that New Jerusalem to land
Yeah,
on. So
she's
the
gonna
new
get the stuff,
Earth,
so go get the stuff.
after this Earth
Go
is
get the
destroyed
thing.
in
She's
fire,
gonna go get the
is going to
s'mores.
almost be 5 times. Almost, some people believe it's going to be Jupiter or Saturn. That Saturn's going to turn into a planet. Plausible deniability. He can't stop talking, guys. He literally cannot stop talking. Has Brian gone to bed? Let's see. It's called plausible. We have illegal aliens. Yeah, we do have illegal aliens.
Go to get it.
Well, is that NASA saying
What you
that?
got? Did you eat all the chocolate?
Nah, we both did.
What?
We both did. Me, David,
Okay.
and Frankie.
She's going to get some more stuff.
I called mine and Frankie. Mine's just
No.
more resin on
Now
it.
that's a fire. Of course it is. That's how I create a fire because
'Cause you
I
know
always
how.
tell people I am the greatest. Okay.
I mean, you can.
When
tell-
you're good, you're good.
What is on fire?
There's only one
Hey.
Bryan Young. Let's put it that way. And Bryan Young is Bryan Young, and there is no other
You
Bryan
should've saw
Young.
my drum. I was flying around.
There is no other
What is
Bryan
going on
Young.
with this?
There is no other.
It's bent and twisted.
There is no other Bryan Young. So I just hope everything's fine.
There we go. Much more better.
It's like an oven.
Put some hot dogs on their sticks.
Okay.
Look at that fire.
Oh, they
Look
can
at
see the
Missy.
sticks.
Isn't Missy
We should
cute?
do that, Dad. Hot dog.
Isn't Missy a pretty
I'm gonna
girl?
go
And the
inside.
marshmallows.
Look, zoom in on her pretty face.
I'm gonna go inside.
Okay, when do you want to go in?
Bro, why are you leaving? Why are you annoying me? There you go, Missy.
Fine, Missy, you're off.
You're gone now.
You're
You're
gone
gone.
now.
You can lift your hoodie now.
Frank, shut up. You're just gonna make
Look
me
at
fire.
how fire,
Poke
how
you.
that hot it's
Poke.
fire. Let's see if I can catch this on fire right here. Let's see. Let's see
You
if
gotta
that
get
will catch
closer,
on
Dad.
fire.
from right there.
That's
Right
not-
there. Let me see if I can catch that on fire.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
Next
it's not
step.
it's not catching on fire.
Can I like?
Let's see, Neil Quick 9597.
Here you go, Dad.
Join, let's see, enjoy your time with the Amish, Brian.
How?
Learn
How did you
healthy
do that?
gardening.
Show me. How did I do what?
Do a garden time with Brian. Hey, that's a good idea. Garden time with Brian. I like that. Garden time with Brian. Maybe I should start a garden in the backyard.
We already have one.
This
Garden
catch
time
on
with
fire.
Brian.
Garden time.
We're going to do the live stream until
There
the
you go,
battery
Dad.
is dead. I'm not going to have a
You
battery
catch your
charge.
tissue on fire now.
I'm just going to when the battery dies, we're going to shut the live stream down. Okay, I think we've got another. Let's check the battery.
My eyes.
24 minutes
You know what you
left
should
on
do?
the battery. Let's see. I knew he couldn't last that long. Oh, he did. He's doing it. Every 10 messages. Let's see if he does it.
That's 7.
Grow a pot garden, Brian. Oh, I love to smoke marijuana. I knew it. He couldn't do 10 messages. Let's see. Let's see if he waited for 10 messages. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. No, he 3 messages.
Dusty.
He has to do every message. I told him every 10 messages he can do 1.
Hey,
Oh, he just retracted his message. Oh, good. So let's see how many we got. 1, 2. So we need 8 more messages before Snuggles can comment.
Everybody
again.
comment.
Everybody comments, so Snuggles can comment.
Let's
Yeah,
see if
comment,
Snuggle
comment, so
can wait
comment.
8 more
Just random
messages.
comments, please. For Snuggle.
Frank, shut up. You talk too much. Daddy.
The Mars.
Yeah, don't bring it down.
All right, you guys, you can comment now because Snuggles cannot comment until 8 more messages come in. So
Do you think if
we
they
need you
don't-
guys to comment,
What
okay?
if they don't even comment just to get Snuggles?
Well, that's a trick they might want to do.
Might. I feel like that's what they're gonna do.
They're not
You
gonna
never
comment.
know. Look at how high that fire is. There's one thing I know how to do is a fire, baby.
Fire.
Nice,
You
nice fire, Brian. You must have been a Boy Scout. I was already a Boy Scout for a couple years. I really helped at the Boy Scouts when I was in I was always volunteering.
We
helping.
did the Young Marines cooking that one summer.
Yeah, we did the young. Oh, that was funny. The Young Marines. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, I remember that. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
That's
I didn't
3
know your
messages.
RV was front wheel drive.
Brian. Okay, now that's 4. Brian was a woodchuck. Okay, so this is a good question. I'm glad that Cool Luke was it. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? So the question is, how much
Yeah, I'm going so
could a
fast.
woodchuck if a woodchuck could see that?
David
He
Jones.
screwed up. He couldn't do it. He only
I prefer the
lasted 4 messages and he had to comment.
This is
Unbelievable.
coming back.
How much wood
This is not coming
could a
back.
woodchuck
Yes, it is.
chuck
She's
if
not
a
even out
woodchuck could chuck wood?
She's up
The
there
question
also.
is, if a woodchuck, now that's a woodchuck, if a woodchuck could chuck wood, how much wood?
That's what I thought.
How much wood could he chuck if he could chuck wood?
Who?
That's
What
the
about
question.
what
You weren't out here, so I took your spot.
Get over here now.
No, it's okay. You can sit there until this morning.
What
So
a
that's
big
that's the real question. It's not you know the
Guys,
woodchuck. It's
leave it.
how.
I'm
Please
helping.
don't touch.
I'm fixing it.
No, just leave it alone.
The real question is how much wood he couldn't last. He couldn't last.
You couldn't last again.
No, he didn't. He's
For the
has to
50th
comment
time. He doesn't want
3 times. He just and then he retracts it, and then he has to comment. So he's screwing this up.
Oh yeah, Dad. Guess what I saw in the shop today? One of those powders that turn 5 different colors.
Do you have any
You
more
should
of
get
those?
one of those.
Yeah, that's great.
You should get them.
So the question is,
3 of them.
how much wood could a woodchuck chuck?
If the
So the
woodchuck
question is
could
chucking
chuck
wood. So how would a woodchuck learn to chuck wood if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
42.
That's the question.
42.
Okay.
42,000.
That is the funniest commercial I think
42,000.
that was ever made. Is the Progressive or the Geico where the guy comes
Black
out, he
step,
goes,
David.
because these
Black
wood,
step, dark
the
step.
woodchucks were
I
chucking
want you
wood,
to do a
and the
kick,
guy comes out,
switch,
says,
kick.
he goes, hey, you woodchuck, quit chucking my wood.
David.
That was probably the funniest
David.
commercial or that I've
Kick,
ever
switch,
seen.
kick.
Creative wise.
Do it.
It was,
Huh?
no,
Kick, switch, kick.
Dusty. No, Dusty Balls. I'm sorry you screwed up because you've commented 4 times
The last 2 messages.
and you've retracted every single one of them. So you've blown it there, Dusty Balls, because you
Dusty
cannot
Balls.
control yourself. That's the problem. You can't. Look at that. He's had 1, 2, 3, 4 messages he's retracted because he can't control himself. This is his problem. I'm trying to teach him, but he doesn't want to listen.
Self-control.
He doesn't want to listen. He doesn't want to
I need
listen.
to teach him self-control.
Yes, I've been trying to teach him self-control, and he's failing every time.
2 more.
He just did it again.
This is
He
retract-
just did it again. He's had 4
David,
retractions.
look what's right there.
Oh no!
It's still burning.
Look at that. That's beautiful.
It's a little asteroid.
Asteroid.
Yeah, a little asteroid.
Astro Boy! Astro Boy,
Dave, I'm
help
gonna hit
me! Astro Boy,
Dad, can you
help
hit
me.
him?
What? Dad, do you have a flashlight?
Why? What
do.
do you need it
Cause I
for?
want to ride around my bike.
Here, let me go get it.
What?
I got one.
Did you have to ask?
I have one.
You have one?
Yeah.
Like one that will actually.
The golden one? Gold light.
Well, all I know is this, that I'd like to do a study. See that? He just can't do it. He just cannot control himself. Look how upset you get. It's unbelievable. I can control you like a remote control on TV. No, all I have to do is ban you and you're done, okay? I can control, it's just I like to read other people's comments because you're texting so freaking fast. It's sickening. So here's the study. They should do a study of getting woodchucks and see if they can chuck wood.
Mom, doesn't this look
The only way you could do that is to get a woodchuck as a baby and start teaching them to chuck wood, okay? And put a piece of wood in their hand and see if they would throw it at you. That's the only way you could do a woodchuck chucking wood would be a wood chucking. What?
No, they were waiting.
They were waiting for you, but it took you 25 minutes.
Sorry.
All right, tell them that Brianna's here. Oh, there's David.
Not ride foot.
Yeah, Missy.
Got the sticks.
They got him somewhere.
Mine's in the ground over here.
Oh, Mommy.
Give Alex a stick.
Huh?
Give Alex a stick.
I mean,
Give him the vet one.
What's your problem in life?
Where's the marshmallow?
Alex, pick one.
What's your problem in
They're
life?
over here.
Oh.
Alex,
But-
pick one.
Go
They're a little
around the back.
bent, but
They'll work.
it works.
Who needs
Just
some marshmallow?
stay. Got one more for this.
Well, they're going to have marshmallows now.
I'll
Let's
take
see
that
how
one.
well they do it. You don't throw them away.
They fell on the ground.
No, it doesn't matter. It's called 10-second
They can
rule.
still-
Oh, it's muddy.
No, it's 10-second
Ew.
rule. That's how your kids can get immune to things.
It won't st-
Oh my God.
Okay, you want to come to the side. You want to get down here.
Come, Kathy wants.
Here. See where you don't want to get into the fire.
You want to get where the oven
Here,
is.
see, you want to go right down. Better from this side. Right over here, like this.
I like it right
And
here.
then you just turn
Give me
it
a marshmallow, Mommy.
like this. You want
No,
me to do
because
it
yours
for
don't
you?
count there,
Are you okay?
Snuggles.
There
Because
it
you
is.
are
See?
Maybe, but
psychotic individual.
Stop.
Hold on, Alex. I'll get you a
Look at
marshmallow.
that. She'll get you a marshmallow. Get you
Burn
stuff
it, boy. Oh wow, it's black. I like it black.
yeah, look it. It's burning.
Let me blow it.
Nah, it's
I
mine.
give up. I'll wait till Adam
Got
comes
one all
out
the
here.
way
Then
up there.
he can time you
No
out
way
for
you
10
doing-
seconds.
I can blow it.
What's he saying?
Yeah, just makes
Oh, you
just
just
random
gonna let it-
comments. He just,
Oh, it's done.
Is he saying anything bad?
no, he doesn't even really, but he dominates.
Marshmallow, toasty, mosty.
There we go, back on
Yeah,
fire.
it's almost.
Yay.
Yeah. Are you ready?
That's perfect.
It's black.
Yes, ma'am.
Do we have any crackers or
my
not?
eyes.
Yep,
Yeah,
they're right here,
Sankey's
bud.
over here.
Oh. Oh
Right
yeah.
Oh, can you give me a
Mom, mine
cracker?
looks like a
Go
flaming
sit over
apple.
there. It's not close to the fire.
Yeah.
Oh no! Watch out, Alex.
I need a cracker.
Oh my gosh, it's about to melt off. I need a cracker.
Okay.
Mine is
Hold on,
already.
don't let it drop. Put your hand
Here's
under
a
it.
cracker.
It could be hot.
Well,
Here's a cracker. I'll get your other your other piece, so you guys don't
Where's
drop
Missy?
your cracker.
maybe she doesn't want
Here's your. I'll get your chocolate. Oh,
You just put,
oh, here, buddy.
Just put my chocolate right on.
All right. There's your
Oh,
chocolate.
can you assist me?
There's your chocolate.
Oh,
Oh, there we go. Now I need my cracker.
Now you need your cracker.
There we go.
There we go.
Well, I wouldn't go down there because they're not going to launch the rocket. I'll bet you $100 on it.
Oh, look at that. Oh shoot.
what happened?
I
Here
thought
comes
your
Missy.
mom's tea was full.
Oh,
Here,
it should be
Missy.
gone by now.
That finally
Come
decided
get
to
your-
show up.
Here.
Come get your
Nip.
s'mores, my
And
love.
not see in
Missy?
there.
Missy?
Do you want one or two marshmallows?
Hi, Missy.
Just one.
Missy, look, a plane. Right there.
Where?
Yeah, I'm gonna just pretend like
Where?
I see it. Oh, I do see it. Never mind, I do see it.
There's your marshmallow. I'll
Here's
take
your-
one.
Oh, you want a marshmallow?
One cracker.
I thought you were ready
I'll
for
get a
one.
cracker, too.
Okay.
Let me get a marshmallow.
Here's Missy's chocolate. And
Brian,
graham
don't
cracker.
eat burnt black marshmallows, Brian, because cancer, LOL.
Oh,
Wait,
my.
let me see.
I made
Out
a
on the
black
fire.
marshmallow.
Go down here. It's
Yeah,
hot.
but I like mine just burnt.
She likes hers burnt without it melted in the inside. That's why I got
I
a
know.
cream for her chocolate. And
Thank you. Save it.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, how many more minutes do we have left?
too long.
16 minutes worth of camera time.
Is he always retracting his messages?
Yes, he's retracting every message that he sends.
Why?
I don't know.
Look on the camping.
It's already being crispy, Mom.
The watch,
My
the
voice
watchdog
under the
is
chair, Mom,
here,
you're fine.
so I'm out.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I can't see
Yeah,
it.
talk to you
Go in
later.
there.
It's
So hot.
Missy. You need. Oh, did you get your chocolate, Missy? Okay.
Yeah, you can get one.
I got
right
one for
me.
you.
Mom, mine was a bit too crusty.
Oh,
okay.
sorry. This is a hot fire.
Wait, Missy, did you take my fork?
I'll make yours next,
No,
Alex.
it's right here.
I'll
It's
take a
super
nice
hot.
burnt one.
It is super.
Oh, let me
give
make you a
that
burnt one,
apple.
Dad.
Oh,
I
Not
make
a
the
burnt one,
best.
just nice.
I make
not
the
like
best.
that one right
Do
there.
you
Here,
want
give me
one
that
a
one.
s'more?
No, I just want to eat
Here,
one.
this one's for.
Oh, he
Why
just want
did
to.
you
Just give it to me.
He just wants to eat it.
Just give it to me right now.
I'll take a marshmallow. I'll eat it.
It's hot for wimps,
Here.
okay?
There's your marshmallow.
Not for a real
You didn't
man.
get all your marshmallow.
That's fine.
There's my last
Eat it.
marshmallow.
Here,
Okay.
David.
My last marshmallow is shiny.
Guess what,
Who
Mom?
needs a shiny
Yeah, because I gave him one. But
Shiny
here's the
marshmallow.
rest of it.
Look at the shiny marshmallow, Mom. Shiny
Well-
Wait,
marshmallow.
who's making my marshmallow?
I will in a minute. I need a stick.
David!
David, you got a stick?
Frankie!
Okay, goodbye, Rusty. Unbelievable.
It's an asteroid.
I'm not.
Now everybody else will come back.
No,
All right.
not done yet.
David, that's what I see. So
I know.
Ooh, peanut.
Yeah.
I knew they would. I knew Frankie would knock it over.
There we go.
That was
Another
really
asteroid now.
He does, I guess.
Asteroid.
I'm gonna need one in a minute, but
What's it?
not a marshmallow. I'll need the
Is
chocolate.
that mine?
Yeah,
I
got
think-
Here,
it.
Dad, you want this one?
Okay.
Graham cracker.
He needs a graham cracker.
He said it's hot for whips.
It's so cold.
It is
You need a
cold.
graham cracker and
No
a
kidding.
chocolate.
Jeez.
David! Let me.
Wanna blow it?
Who wants to make another one?
There you go.
Yeah, you're done, Frank.
That's your last one, buddy.
I'm gonna have
See,
one for
every
breakfast.
comment,
Any crackers?
every comment has been
cracker?
Rusty Balls. Every
You
comment.
got it, David.
Alex,
He
want me to
does
make
not
you
know how
another
to
one? I got
control
extra
himself.
marshmallow for some.
Oh my gosh, it's still on fire, bud.
He does not know
That's
how
a
to
joke.
control.
You try and burn me now.
He's trying to kill my
Take a
mom!
bite while it's still on flame.
Hey, that'd be nice.
Okay, do you want it crispy or?
In the negatives, that'd be nice.
Yeah, it's a little bit too hot tonight.
He doesn't want it
Not
crispy.
crispy.
He wants it brown.
Yeah,
I want it
brown?
black.
Bro, I cannot see anything. Okay. I need my glasses.
very, very hot tonight.
So 20 in there for like 2 minutes.
1, 2.
No, not in the fire.
Oh, you want
Frankie's
yours like
gonna
golden?
burn it, Alex.
Yeah, Frankie burns.
Frankie's gonna burn it. Mom will make you a perfect one.
Here, let me go buy you.
Let me check.
You pass
Put it up.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Put it up.
Oh,
Let
it's
me
okay.
check, Frankie.
Oh, this was in the mud.
You got all the stuff.
Hey, it's coming crispy a little.
We gotta melt all that out.
Still has to burn. A little.
Burn, baby, burn.
Rod Rodriguez, are you still there?
Hi, Rod.
Is Rod Rodriguez there? Is
Oh my
Vic
gosh,
Rodriguez
a
there?
star. It's moving.
Is Victor Rodriguez? Who is there other than?
Oh, it's
Oh,
so
it's on
nice
fire.
and warm.
Is Rod Rodriguez there? Rod Rodriguez, are you there?
Here's
Nah,
that
I'm
jet
just
taken
going
out.
with the flow at this point.
David, look.
All right, well, it's right
That's a
here.
little funny. I thought-
Message return. So he basically deleted
That's
every
funny.
one of his messages.
He doesn't want you mad at him.
What's that?
Cool Hand Luke's message was,
That's blinking green.
You want it right here?
Yeah, you
Rod Rodriguez. Okay, Victor Rodriguez. Now he lives. I didn't get to see him this year. I was very disappointed. That
Alex, mommy will make yours.
Oh, yes.
Your mom is
Frankie had an excuse to make another.
it's squishy.
I knew it. I knew.
Is it brown?
It's not brown, but it's hard and squishy inside.
Bro, that
Is
is not
Rod
cool.
Rodriguez there?
Oh,
Is
that's-
Rod
Okay, let me
Rodriguez?
do it.
Yeah, you can do it. I'm gonna do fine.
I know my marks.
All right, I'm done.
I know my marsh.
Martian.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
Alex.
that's kind of
How many am I allowed to have? 8?
2.
Only two.
Put your hands up.
I'm gonna put it look away.
We gotta get more tomorrow.
Behave.
Are you kidding
Did
me?
you
Your
have
ice
to?
cream is melting right now.
He doesn't
okay.
like it.
I just had a bite of it and I'm freezing now.
Here.
Could I eat it?
Garbage.
No, you cannot.
That's God's ice cream.
Hey guys, Adam is finally here. Oh boy.
No, you mean where you're from?
Adam hurt.
Adam Herky.
Adam hurt.
The one and only Adam Hurt. I want to know if Rod Rodriguez is here.
On the top.
Rod Rodriguez.
Peter is. Peter is
You
there.
okay?
Oh, I don't know how Peter lived with. I'm not
One
even
more.
gonna go
You
there.
gotta keep twisting it.
Here, Alex, I got yours, bud.
No, I got this.
Okay.
Well, you
Well, I'll
got
save
one.
this graham cracker for you.
Can you shine a light at it?
Is Rod Rodriguez there? We got breakfast tomorrow, guys. We're gonna have French toast,
Mom, it's ready.
pancakes, scrambled eggs.
Okay.
That's close.
We're gonna have
Not really crispy.
Oh wait, it's still hard.
we're gonna have bacon and sausage.
It's
And,
supposed to be hard.
You're gonna
Just
burn
melt
it
it
that way. You're
inside.
gonna burn it that way. You want this one, Alex?
No,
It's just it's a little bit brown on top and that's it.
shine it on Mom's.
And it's brown.
Mine's
one
perfect,
side,
Alex.
You gotta
It's melted in the inside. You want
Yeah.
this one or that one?
I'll eat that one myself. Or you can have that one. Or
I can't believe
you
it.
have that
He
one and she
just
can eat that
doesn't
one.
shut
Which
up.
one?
I want
Who
that.
are we talking
Okay, I'll
about?
eat this one then.
Vic Rodriguez says I
Hold my
received my
stick,
card
Alex.
from the last auction. Looking
On the
good.
bottom.
Thanks, Bryan.
Not up. That's gonna be hot.
I can't believe
Me.
Adam's not out here. Where's Adam?
I don't know.
Unbelievable. Hey, Speedy.
Here,
Let's see.
Alex.
Speed. Okay, we just got the low battery
What?
comment. Just came up. Low battery comment. Low battery mode. So we got about 10 minutes, okay, guys? And then we're going to be signing off.
Sign off.
Say goodbye.
Say goodbye.
We're going to say goodbye, guys. The battery is almost ready to die.
been
We've
a
had a
nice
good live
time.
stream. We
It's
had an
been
hour and a half.
Lovely to hear your stories.
And
Give
we
it a
had the
thumbs up.
history of Brian Young.
Don't forget to
We can
subscribe.
barely see myself because we're in a low battery mode. There's no reflection video of
Don't
the
forget to
Circuit
like
Night.
and subscribe.
There, we got the light on now, and we can
Fire's
barely
dying.
see.
Fire's doing good.
And so we're going to sign off, guys. I want to thank you. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock breakfast.
Big breakfast.
Big breakfast. 9 o'clock tomorrow. Adios, amigos.
Adios.